Electricity is one of the most amazing discoveries mankind has ever made and drastically changed our world. Imagining a world without electricity is like imagining a world without the internet. We can only wonder what the next step will be. While we are talking about electricity, here are the most amazing electrical creations from around the world. Smart grids. Unlike in the past, when people were entirely reliant on a single local electrical power business, today's consumers have a plethora of options. With the option to even create their own electricity, some users are now looking to sell any excess energy they have generated. As a result, changes must be made to the electricity distribution system. In response to these demands, the vast majority of energy departments around the world are deploying smart devices throughout their networks, all the way up to the homes, offices, and industries of their customers. As a result of the smart grid's ability to collect useful data, both customers and suppliers will have greater control over a wider range of energy sources. It also enables them to anticipate spikes in traffic and detect disruptions as soon as they occur. Because smart grids enable end-to-end communication between distribution sites, power plants, and the end user's electrical point of presence, they have the potential to greatly increase efficiency while simultaneously decreasing costs. Electrical engineers will inevitably come across smart grids more regularly in the future, and they may even be requested to contribute to their development. The Internet. The Internet is without a doubt one of the most significant electrical inventions of all time, if not the most essential. It has altered the course of history and the way we live in ways that were unrecognizable before its development. Our working environments, access to information, shopping habits, and communication methods have all been transformed as a result of the Internet. However, it is not a new invention in the traditional sense. The Internet's origins may be traced back to the 1960s. A series of small but significant advances were achieved over the next several decades, culminating in the groundbreaking work of Tim Berners-Lee in the late 1980s. With the development of the Internet, it has become almost all-encompassing, spawning new industries and enabling individuals to connect and work from anywhere in the globe that has a computer and an internet connection. It has the potential to be the most significant invention in data dissemination since the creation of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg. Wearable devices. Wireless technology has made significant advancements in the field of wearable consumer electronics thanks to electricity. Smartphones, smartwatches, and other similar technologies assist users in tracking their health and sports performance. Because they run on smaller, longer-lasting batteries, wireless technology, frequently Bluetooth Low Energy, allows these devices to be smaller and more convenient to use than they otherwise would be. Innovations in wearable gadgets have the potential to save lives in industrial applications as well as consumer ones. When engineers get too close to high-voltage equipment, some wearable gadgets can vibrate to alert them. They can also collect data and store critical data without the need for a smartphone or other access device. Wearable devices are also becoming more equipped with the technology to facilitate authentication. If a person approaches sensitive equipment without the appropriate wearable device, the machine will deny access to the equipment. These technological advancements significantly improve the safety of electrical engineers on the job. Electric vehicles. In January 2020, Tesla reached the $100 billion mark, making it the first publicly traded U.S. automobile manufacturer to accomplish it in history. This is a positive indication that electric vehicles are here to stay. Experts believe that there will be more than 125 million electric vehicles on the road by 2030, according to estimates. When you consider the millions of electric vehicles that are already on the road, this isn't much of a long shot. Many electric vehicle manufacturers are making significant investments in technology, and consumers may expect stronger batteries, improved charging technology, more accurate autonomous driving, solar-powered EVs, and perhaps electric planes in the future. Alternating current triple revolutionized the electrical industry. The creation of alternating current, sometimes known as AC, was another of the most significant electrical breakthroughs of all time. AC, which was discovered by Nikola Tesla, was found to have a profound effect on the way we create and consume energy in the future. Direct currents has been shown to be less safe and more inefficient when traveling long distances. Alternating current was vital in the widespread electrification of many countries throughout the world, and it might be considered the most important precursor to the other technologies on this list, including the telephone and the automobile. It also made things like electrical motors and transformers a reality, as well as many other things. Air conditioning is now utilized by millions of people on a daily basis all around the world. Transistors. Transistors are yet another of the most important electrical inventions of all time. Some would say that they are one of the most important engineering discoveries of all times, as well as one of the most important discoveries in general. When it comes to electronics, transistors are essentially electronic switches that allow currents to be switched on and off on demand. They are a critical component of many electrical devices on the market today. Despite Despite the fact that we wouldn't have computers, smartphones, or even very basic communications if it weren't for transistors, technology as we know it has altered dramatically over the entire planet, just to name a few. We most certainly wouldn't have any power distribution systems in place. Graphene supercapacitors. Supercapacitors are energy storage devices that have larger capacitance values and lower voltage restrictions than ordinary capacitors. They can be used in a similar way to rechargeable batteries in that they store energy. When it comes to their electrodes, graphene supercapacitors are supercapacitors that use graphene instead of activated carbon as a material. It has the advantage of greater energy storage since a supercapacitor has the ability to store almost as much energy as a lithium-ion battery. Supercapacitors combine the power density of capacitors. They can deliver large amounts of energy in short bursts, with the high energy storage capabilities of batteries and the ability to charge batteries in a fraction of the time. Because graphene is particularly conductive, it contributes to the enhancement of supercapacitors. As a result, graphene supercapacitors are excellent for high-frequency applications, but ordinary supercapacitors are not. Given the ability to structure and scale down, graphene has a potential in computer processing units, or CPUs, and integrated circuits where typical capacitor materials are ineffective, such as in memory. Graphene supercapacitors may also be able to act in conjunction with carbon nanotubes to help connect the geometrically distinct graphene structures into a more extensive network of electrodes. This combination has the potential to save costs while increasing capacitance and performance. Wireless power transfer. Wireless power transfer is still in its infancy, but the prospects for the technology are promising. For computers, smartphones, earbuds, and other smart gadgets in 2020, we can anticipate improved wireless charging capabilities. We do, however, expect much more in the near future. Wireless charging will soon become the industry norm for electric vehicles as well. Instead of having to connect into a massive charging station, vehicles will be able to simply park on a charging spot and not have to worry about it. Expectations are that within a few years it will also be feasible to charge your electric vehicle while it's in motion. Better energy storage. Despite the fact that wind and solar energy are important sources of renewable energy, they are not always available. Customers may only make hay while the sun shines. As a result of this, they must do everything in their power to save energy from renewable resources such as the wind, the sun, and any other available sources. As a result of this demand, electrical experts from all over the world are working on improving batteries and energy storage technologies. Distributed energy resources, or DER, grid parity, artificial intelligence and sustainable energy, blockchain technology, and cybersecurity are all topics covered. In general, the year 2020 promised to be an interesting one for those working in the field of electrical engineering. Tesla, EOS, Sonnen, and Vivint Solar are just a few of the companies to keep an eye on for the latest technological advancements. If you're already an electrician running your own business or just about to start and grow your own electrical business, you must learn the 4 critical things electrical business owners wish they had learned before starting an electrical business so you don't make the same mistakes. Electrician Accelerator has put together a free training video that you can watch right now that will show you exactly how to start, grow, and build your electrical business the right way so you can consistently guarantee profitable work, free up your time, all whilst reducing stress levels and allowing you to have a sustainable and more profitable business that works for you. In this free training video, you'll also learn how to generate a steady stream of jobs on demand and with predictability month after month in your local area without relying on word of mouth and referrals, how to stop competing on price with other electricians and escape your competition, how to convert at least 90% of your quotes and estimates into sales, and how to command premium prices and attract high-quality customers that will be happy to pay more. Click on the link in the description below the video. With that, we are done for today. Do you have any other electrical creations in mind?